Good morning, everybody. Oh, I'm just gonna move my sage. I have 2 new crystals that I just got last week that I haven't cleansed yet. And so I thought before I start my meditation, I better cleanse them. Normally, hey Michelle, I'm gonna take my glasses off because they're doing weird things. Normally, when I do my guided meditations, hi sister, hi Erin. Normally when I do my guided meditations, I'm always drawn, like I always use my clear quartz and my rose quartz. But for some reason today, my sodalite was calling to me, and I actually had one of these that I got with my with a chakra crystal kit, and I'm pretty sure that my cats were playing with it and it's stuck somewhere and I haven't found it, so I got another one, and I'm just feeling really called to have this one today with me. So I just wanted to read to you guys what the properties of sodalite are. For magic, it improves contact and communication with others, can help the transmission of messages over vast distances, aka the Akashic Records. Oh, my third eye's going crazy right now. Stabilizes emotions, clarifies perception, expands awareness during meditation. So I knew there was a reason that I was feeling called to this one. So here's how this works. I am going to do a guided meditation for us that is also going to have just guidance for you for today. And when I was meditating this morning, I just heard meditation for rejuvenation and energy. So I was like, okay, let's do that today. That's what we're gonna do. So what I did before I started this live video is I opened up the Akashic Records of the collective of the watchers on my Instagram. And so what that means is that I've called in and opened up to get guidance for anyone that's going to be coming on here to be watching even right now or later on. And so this guidance is going to be specific to us, to those of us that are listening. It's really, really cool. And so what happened the last time that I did this is we did the guided meditation all together, and then afterwards I actually opened up and said, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to see, because this was the first time I had done it, if I can get some universal guidance from you, from the universe, from the Akashic Records? And we just went for it, and I had 4 people ask questions, and I tapped in and got some really great guidance for them. So I'm really excited for that to happen again. So if you're on here doing this meditation and then you stick around to the end, and you can ask a question and we'll just get some guidance for you. So here's what we're gonna do. Everybody take a seat. It can be on the ground, you can be in a chair, you can even be laying down for this. Whatever is comfortable for you, just get in a comfortable position. Place your palms open on your lap, open to receive the love, open to receive the light. Start being aware of your breath. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Feel your chest expanding as your lungs fill with air. And take that breath in right down into your belly. Relax your shoulders. With each inhale, imagine that you're drawing in bright golden light into your body. It's filling your lungs. It's filling every area of your body, every nook, every cranny. And with each exhale, imagine that your stresses, your anxieties, your worries, they're flowing out of your body. Now imagine from the top of your head, the crown of your head, there's a little golden light floating down from the sky above you. And it's floating down, coming to you to rejuvenate you, to bring you energy for this day. And that golden light floats down. And as soon as it touches the crown of your head, you just feel your whole body start to tingle. Your whole body's starting to wake up. You can feel that energy starting to work its way down your body. And maybe you feel a total full body goosebumps like I feel right now. Just let it warm you. Let it pour over you, that energy. You can feel it in your heart. You can feel it everywhere in your body. Maybe your hands are tingling. Maybe your stomach is starting to warm up. Maybe you have a smile on your face. That warmth is surrounding you now. And you can feel it, and you know that going out into this day, whatever things come your way, whatever things are maybe going to be things that make you sad, things that might try to bring you down, things that are maybe lower energy, lower vibration, just know that this warmth is with you today. It's surrounded you. It's inside of you. It is you. You are this golden light. You don't need the sun because you are the sun. You are the sun. You create this energy. You create this glow. You create this warmth. So those things that maybe come at you today, just remember that you're going to look at them with light, with energy, with love. They're not going to pull your energy down because as you sit here right now, you are in such a high vibration with this warmth. Now, before we end this meditation, we're just going to sit and feel the highest vibration, which is gratitude. You have so much to be grateful for in your life. The fact that you woke up and got out of bed this morning is something to be grateful for. The fact that you are sitting here right now, breathing in this air into your lungs, rejuvenating your body, taking time for yourself, is something to be grateful for. The fact that you chose to be here to let these healing powers come into your life, to be blessed with these gifts, is something to be grateful for. So we're just going to take a few silent, deep breaths while you practice gratitude for whatever you have in your life. And just remember, gratitude is the highest vibration. And so the things that we practice gratitude for, the universe is going to send more of that into our lives. One more deep, deep inhale. Okay. Open your eyes. That felt so good. I hope it did for you guys too. Oh my goodness. I just feel so energized. So this is the part of this guided meditation where I now open it up for you to ask questions. And so if there's anything, any guidance that you want to ask the universe, if you want to ask the masters, teachers, and loved ones, if you want to ask where I get my guidance from, the Akashic Records, which is a dimension that where there is a vibrational recording of every thought, every lesson, every experience that you've ever had. So when I tap up and I go into there, I can get guidance that is specific for you, but also it works for us as a collective, because right now there are so many big shifts going on in the universe that chances are whatever your question is and whatever guidance I give you, it's going to be for all of us. So I'll just wait a minute. If you guys want to ask your questions for them to pop up in the comments here, that would be awesome. And don't be shy, like don't be afraid. This is the universe never gives anything that's not for the greatest good. And I always, I never have to fear that I'm going to give bad guidance or bad information or something hurtful or something not right, because I don't have to think about what they're saying to me. I just put it out there. I don't have to analyze it. I don't have to put it in my own words, because I'm just a little downward rain spout, I just say to you what they flow out to me. So I'll just sit here and wait. I have a feeling that someone who's watching has a question that they want asked. So I'll just sit here and wait until you ask. I can feel it. Okay, Erin's got one. Okay, Erin. Erin, did I read for you the last time that I did this? I know I did for Churid. I can't remember, Erin, if I read for you or if you just hopped on. Okay, let me just get a little slug of my... natural pre-workout here. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay. Well, thank you for, being courageous enough to put your question out there to public and to the universe. Okay. I just got a job opportunity. Should I take it or stay at home with the kids right now? Erin, there's no right or wrong answer to this question, because both vibrations, both paths feel good. Good can come from each of those paths, but you have to ask yourself, what is pulling me towards one direction? What is pulling me towards the other direction? If you stay home with your kids, there's going to be so much good and so much love that comes from that. But if you choose to go back to work, there's going to be so much good that comes from that either. And so they want you to know that going into the Akashic Records to get guidance, that they never give a yes or no answer. And the reason for that is because they never make any decisions for us. They just help to give us the guidance so that we can make the right decision. And you're lucky in this that there's not one direction that feels a strong yes or a strong no. good is going to come from no matter what decision you make, but it's your decision to make. And it always is that way with the Akashic records. Even when we get guidance from them, we still have free will and choice of what direction that we're going to go. And if that's the right direction, they're going to show us, and good is going to keep coming from that. And if for some reason we made a choice that was maybe not the right direction, things are going to happen. They're going to direct us in the path that we're meant to go. So no matter what decision you make and no matter what choice that you decide to choose, just know that when you trust and when you listen and when you follow that intuition, regardless, you're going to be led in the right direction. But both doors, they're showing me both doors have good to come from them. It's really up to you to decide for you. They want you to know that for you what feels best, because you're having a hard time choosing because of your kids. You're worrying about how you going back to work is going to affect your kids. And they want you to make this decision based on you, based on how you feel, based on what your heart is telling you, and based on where your heart is really leading you. Because your kids are gonna be okay either way. There's gonna be struggles either way, but your kids are gonna be okay either way. So they really encourage you to choose based on what your heart is telling you to do. I just asked them if that was everything, and they're saying, yeah, that's everything. That's what we wanted to share. So I hope that helps. Okay, you just watched last time. Well, I'm so glad that you were courageous enough to ask your question this time. Okay, Churid. Oh, I was totally getting goosebumps too. Okay. Who am I going to ask to help me write my book? Okay, so this is the kind of question, this is me talking. This is the kind of question that, like the universe, when I go up to get guidance, it's like they don't give yes or no answers, or like you should choose A or you should choose B, because there's always, first of all, there's always free will and choice, but also because, I mean, whatever it's really kind of funny, because whatever the path is meant to be is already set up for us. This is, yeah, like I said, this is me talking. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm getting download. Okay. We can resist all we want. You can resist all you want, a specific path or something you feel fearful about, or lean into something that you're unsure of. But no matter what path you choose, regardless, the direction that we're meant to go is already chosen for us. So depending on what path we decide to take, sometimes depends on how the pieces are all going to fall into place. But the direction that we're going is already set, and it is set by us. It is already set by you. Your soul already decided long before you came into this lifetime what lessons you were going to learn and what direction you were going to take. And so those lessons and those directions and those things that you are meant to live out in this lifetime, they're already set in motion. So no matter what path you take or what decision you go, it might fast track you there a little bit more if you choose to make the right choice, or it might stall you a little bit. And sometimes those stalls are because there's a lesson that you're supposed to learn in all of this. So for you, Churid, trust your intuition and where it's telling you to go, what it's telling you to lead, and look for those synchronicities when you're looking for a direction to go with your book. look for those synchronicities. Look for a specific publisher or person that's pulling you in and drawing you in. And if you're feeling red flags, or you're feeling resistance or a vibration about it that doesn't feel good, listen to that. And if you're looking into someone and something about it feels right, or you're seeing synchronicities, or you're really magnetically feeling pulled into it, listen to that. And just know that whatever decision you make, it might fast track you, it might be a lesson for you. So no matter what path you choose, no matter what direction that you go on, you're still going to get to where you're meant to be in the time that it's meant to happen. And this is something that keeps coming up, that I keep seeing everywhere and hearing everywhere and coming to me everywhere, is that we always want to fast track everything. But it's all going to happen in the time that it's meant to. And so patience and trust, release and trust. Sometimes sitting back and letting the things come to us is what we need to do, even though it's hard. We always want to make it happen. We want to go out there, we want to get it done. But when we're always doing, we don't leave space for things to come to us. When we're always forcing, we don't leave space for the universe to bring things towards us. And when we hear things 3 times like this, when I just said forcing, they want me to tell you this, it means mind, body, and soul. So when we're forcing the mind, when we're forcing the body, when we're forcing the soul, it doesn't leave space for things to come to us. So practice, all of us, practice sitting back and listening, taking a break from the doing, taking a break from the pushing, from the wanting to get things done. Take a step back, practice gratitude, practice creativity, and just practice being. And things will start coming to us. Ideas will seem like they're going to fall into our laps. And that's because we are open to receive what it is. Oh, I am just so many of the things, it seems like we're getting a lot of guidance on choosing different paths right now, because it seems like as a collective, we are all should I choose this path? Should I go this way? How do I know if it's right? How do I know if I should do this? And it really takes such a big relief off of us, or it should take such a big relief off of all of us to know that no matter what direction we choose, if it's, quote, the right one, the fast track one, or if it's, quote, one where we're going to have obstacles, we're still going to get to where we're meant to go. And if those obstacles happen, it's because we have a lesson to learn. And so that's a really big takeaway that I'm taking from this. Oh, I'm so glad that was spot on for you, Erin. Okay. Sister, okay. For anyone that's just tuned in, right now I am connected to the Akashic Records of the collective. So everybody that's on right now that has a question or wants guidance is asking a question, and I am retrieving that guidance from Spirit for them. So if you have a question or something that you need guidance on, just ask down below. But what's really great about this, because I'm tapped into us as a whole, this guidance really is for all of us to hear. What I hear from Spirit is really for all of us. So, okay, Jess. I'm trying to connect with Spirit more. Am I on the right path with what I'm doing, or is there more I should be doing to help me connect? For all of you watching, this is my sister that I'm reading for, and so it's really hard for me. It will be a challenge for me to keep me out of the way, like my own ego, like what I would say to her, and just tap into the universe. So just give me a minute here. Okay. You need to stop forcing. Stop forcing it to be and forcing it to come. And just trust that it will come to you in the way that it's meant to come to you. Your connection will come to you in the way that it's meant to come to you. And just because you see other people connecting in a certain way and having certain energetic vibrations, it's okay to know that your path isn't the same as theirs. Your path is different. Your connection will happen in a different way. And your resistance that you feel towards it and your frustration that you feel towards it is happening because it's blocks that you're putting up. And it's your own frustration that's putting those walls up, that's blocking them. And it's because you're frustrated that your connection doesn't look like someone else's. So erase everything that you know about other ways that people connect, other ways that people get guidance, other ways that people tap into their abilities. Just sit back and feel what calls you in, what pulls you in. Is it nature? Is it sitting? Is it music? Is it looking at the sky? What pulls you in? And tap into that and pay attention to that, because that is how you're going to receive your guidance. And where do you feel it? Do you feel it in your head, in your mind? Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel it when your feet are connected to the earth? Pay attention to when your connection comes in, because that is when you're going to feel it and when you're going to know. And Dad is here, as he is, always. And he wants you to know that he's there with you, and he's he's standing behind the wall. The wall is up, and it's like a brick wall, and it's not all the way up to the ceiling. It's not all the way up to the sky, but the wall is up. And he's on the other side of it. And he can see you standing there and like banging on the wall and pushing on the wall, trying to figure out like, why is this wall here? And he's just like hanging around over there like whistling, like he's whistling. And he's just waiting for you to realize that you're the one that built that wall in the first place. And you're the one, your resistance and your fears and your trying to tap into it the way that I am is what I'm getting from him. That's what's keeping your wall strong. That's what's keeping your wall up. But when you take a step back and just let whatever you feel flow, erase everything that you think you need to feel and the way that you feel you need to connect, and that brick wall is going to come down. It's going to come down, and he's going to be able to come through, and you're going to feel it and you're going to know. But any grounding gift that you have will come to you. And the universe, they want me to let everybody know that yes, we all have psychic abilities and intuition that we can tap into, but some people are stronger than others. And the reason for that is because of lifetimes that we have lived beforehand lead us to where we are now. So they want me to explain this to you. With my gifts that I have, because of the way that I have lived in past lives, lessons I have learned, things I have done, I have earned the right to access these gifts in this lifetime. And in this lifetime, the way that I have really gotten to the point of being able, I can open my eyes now because this is coming from me. Okay. The way that I'm able to access these gifts, it seems like it just came out of nowhere and dropped into my lap. And I've had so many of these gifts throughout my whole life, but I put the brakes on them because I didn't understand them. And quite honestly, I just thought that a lot of the things that I have was like normal, which not everybody has. But the healing that I did in my life last year, the lessons that I learned, and the things within myself, within my soul, within my heart that I dug into, when I did that and I found forgiveness for people in my life that I didn't think I would ever forgive, and that includes other people and also myself. And when I took ownership for the things that happened to me in my life as lessons that I was meant to learn, that's when these gifts came to me, because I earned them. I earned the right to have them. And so not everyone is meant to be in this lifetime and have the same gifts that everyone else has. I know I have a girlfriend of mine, she can see orbs of light around things. She can see things glowing. She can see energy around things. And I'm like, I wish I could see that, but I don't. Every once in a while I'll see things, but it's like, that's her gift. That's something that she can have, and that's something she's meant to have in this lifetime. And so just keep that in mind, that we all connect in different ways. We all connect to ourselves. We all connect to the universe. We all have special gifts. And so it might not be your gift in this lifetime to tap into the universe and get guidance the same way I do, and that's okay. But you might be the kind of person that goes out into nature and really feels like that's where you connect and that's where you can get guidance for yourself, and that's okay. We're all here different. We're all here in this lifetime to make a difference in this world in a specific way. All of our paths are not the same. And so Okay, I'm so glad that helped, sister. Dad was just sitting on the other side of that wall, just like whistling away, just waiting for you. And so, don't get frustrated with that. This is me talking, Steph. Don't get frustrated with that. Just sit back, like the guidance I got before. Sit back, and when we stop pushing and forcing and pushing and forcing, then the universe gives to us. And I know it's a hard lesson. And for those of you that are on here, if you're a doer and you want to get shit done and you want to do all the things, trust me, I know. I am that way. And in the last 4 months or so, I kept getting told, you need to trust, trust that everything's going to work out exactly the way that it's meant to. And now here I am, channeling the Akashic Records live on Instagram. Like, what? This is not anything that I ever thought that I would be doing. But then I get guidance to do it, and here I am. And so, oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Jess. And so, I'm so happy for all of you that tuned in to watch this, to check this out. Anybody that's watching the recording, keep in mind that even if you weren't on live, this guidance was for the collective. This was for all of us. So if you've taken the time to come on here and watch the recording, then this guidance is for you too. And if you love this and you want more of this, I have a Soul Shine meditation series that is on pre-sale right now until Friday. And so what it's going to be like is I have three meditations that I'm going to be recording plus a bonus one, and they are going to be recorded when I open up and get guidance from the universe, from source. So when you purchase the pre-sale, I haven't recorded them yet, because when you purchase the pre-sale, once that's done, then your specific energy, your specific vibration is going to be called into when I do the recordings. So it will be more personalized for you. So I can give you the anxiety help, the energy, the self-love that you need in those meditations. And so I'm so excited. I've already had 7 people register, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to share this with you guys, because I have this gift. I have this gift that I can make such a big difference in the world with, in a way that I never, ever, ever imagined. And it's so fucking big, and I'm so excited. So if you're curious about it, the link is in my bio on my Instagram, and you can find all the information there. You can sign up for the pre-sale, and it's on until Friday. So, okay, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. So thank you so much for tuning on here today. Even me, I feel so energized from this. I feel so lit up. So thank you so much. And if you know someone in your life that probably needed to hear the message that I shared today, this will be up for 24 hours. So tag them in this video, send them this way. I'm back. Okay. Send them this way so that they can sit down and do this meditation and get this guidance too. So thank you. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.